Have you ever got ready to build a cigar box guitar, grabbed your cigar box, and after further inspection you see this lid doesn't close right? And you open it, you look at it this way, and you see it's got a slight warp in it like that. What do? Me? I just throw them in the garbage. I'm just kidding. We're going to straighten this thing out because this is one of my favorite boxes. Now the one good thing about this box right here is the top is solid wood. It's plywood, but it's solid wood. Don't try this if your box top is MDF or some type of particle board. It will definitely fall apart. So let me now show you how I'm going to attempt to pull this off. Well, I got me one of these little plastic pans right here that I sometimes use for chicken food, and I made sure that the box top would kind of fit in there. And what I'm going to do is fill this with hot water. Okay, here's my pan of hot water. Now when I say hot water, I mean just out of the tap, out of the sink. I didn't boil it or anything. It's just as hot as it comes up out of the tap. I'm going to take the lid and I'm going to stick it in there and try to submerge it in there as best I can. The whole top of the lid, like that. And now I'm just going to let it sit there. I did add a little bit more hot water to it just so the whole piece of the lid is submerged in the water, and I'm just going to let that sit there. I'm going to let that lid sit in that water for about 2 hours or until I get tired of staring at it. Well, I've been soaking that box top in that water for 2.5 hours, and this is my plan. I want to take it out. I think maybe the water has softened up the wood a little bit, I'm hoping. And I'm going to clamp it to this board all the way around and make it really flat to this board and just let it sit there for a few days. So here's what the box top looks like after soaking in the water for 2.5 hours. Move this out of the way. Just going to dry it off just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is clamp it to this board right here. Probably just like that. Maybe just like this. I think I'll do it like that. It's clamped. You can see how much play it has in it. I'm going to clamp it down on the ends first. Big one right in the middle here. You can see right there how much more it has to come down. So I'm going to clamp it down and we'll see what happens. I'm going to get 2 more clamps because you can never have too many clamps. Okay, they are all very tight. That's what it looks like. Well, we're going to let the clamps sit on there for a few days, and then we're going to see if it worked, to see if this was just a waste of time or if we've got a new box. I'm going to stand here and watch it for 2 days, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Well, this box top has been clamped to that board for 2 days, and I'm getting ready to take the clamps off, and we will see if it has fixed the problem completely, maybe fixed it a little bit, or didn't do anything at all. I really don't know what to expect because I've never done this before, so we're going to find out together. Well, here we go. Let's see if it got any better. If you look at the box top this way, it did take quite a bit of that warp out, and it seals, I think, a lot better than it did. So I'm happy with the results. Now if you got a technique for straightening out crooked lids, why don't you drop it down there in the comments? I'd love to hear it. I'm sure other people would like to know as well. If you have found this video helpful, entertaining, ridiculous, or all three, give it a thumbs up and do leave a comment. It really helps out the channel. Since I'm happy with the way that box top came out, I think I'll do an outro with this My Father's Cigar Box guitar. I'm going to tune it first. This My Father's guitar is number 580. It does have a P90 pickup in the neck position, and it's tuned to an open E. And did I mention it's available at southernfireguitars.com. Yeah. From the backwoods, my name's Michael, and I'll see you in the next one.
Well, I moved to a shack in the woods and I ain't coming back. Well, I left the city behind and it wasn't hard to pack. I like to sit on the front porch, just made of the broken trees. Well, I picked up this old guitar like a hillbilly boy in his. I say, oh.